Okay, today's May the 13th, okay? And biblical scripture, whether it's two or more, there am I. As we can see, we've got plenty of witnesses here. I'm here to serve some documents. Okay, the first one is the Nandaki Dalai Australis document. Okay. What was your name, sorry? Lunetta, okay, Lunetta. Okay, I'm just going to quickly read the first page of it. So the evidence is here. Proclamation made this 4th day of February 2024 at Kabi Nandaki Dalai Australis. Proclamation for establishment of demilitarized zone. What that means is you guys are pushing a foreign military force upon the people, my fellow Australians here of Terra Australis. Now this is a proclamation for you guys to cease and desist. Let it be known that on the 4th of February 2024, the Custodial Law Court, senior law elders and council in circle together with the First Law Chief and the Provost Marshal proclaimed notice. Notice is hereby given of this proclamation. It's enacted. The Demilitarized Law 1770 inverted marks OSL-1A with the assent of the Nandaka Dalai Australis Provost Marshal to provide, in inverted commas, inter alia as follows. Number 1, stand down all proclaim personal agents, list not exhaustive, unless specifically authorised by the Provost Marshal for Nandaka Dalai Australis, pursuant to custodial law as above, must not carry any weapons nor conduct any enforcement activities pursuant to any statutory law. This includes but not limited to state, territory, federal police, foreign operatives, including but not limited to private contractors, unions, government, and all forms of military police, and obviously your list as a council would come in that category. And finally, I'd just like to state that Nandaka Dalai Australis zone is a demilitarized zone. I'll hand you over a copy of that. Also, we've got a notice to the agent, notice to the principal. For ceasing to pushing slavery onto the people, to my fellow Australians of Terra Australis. I've got that as well there. That's all. I need you to, if you can kindly write on a letterhead that you're receiving all these documents, and then
just stamp it. Maybe a
proof of delivery.
Yeah, that's it. And then finally, I wish to put in here the national notice that's by Patriot 101, which is on the 24th of March. Tacit binding agreement by default through acquiescence. Guys, I'm just giving you additional, documents compared to the previous councils we've been to, because as we speak, there's a current matter where there's stolen property that is being returned, and I'm just issuing you with extra notices. Those holding presumption of lawful title on this continent of Terra Australis, corporate name Australia, governments, parliaments, federal, state, local councils, high courts, supreme courts, local courts, family circuit courts, country courts, judges, magistrates, registrars, law firms, barristers, solicitors, bankers, insurance companies, brokers, superannuations companies, corporate, federal, etc., etc. Okay, it states here very clearly that there is an international penalty. Note that if you are accused of serious crimes, also recognised as crimes under the global federal standards, and sufficient evidence of that crimes has been presented, this document will not protect you, nor is it written to protect you, and your implied right to use it is disqualified, full stop. 1. Do you deny that the Commonwealth of Australia SEK CIK quadruple 805 157 reporting file number 333-163-307 is registered to the Securities Exchange Commission, Washington, D.C., as well as all its foreign vested states without the people of this continent's knowledge nor consent, and done so by intent for communist globalist new world order control agenda. Okay, so I'm just going to put down here, it's very important that councils are recognised in the category. Okay, it states it twice there. So if you can kindly give us a receipt for all these documents.
And what was your name, sir?
My name is Rocco, R-O-C-C-O.
R-O-C-C-O. And last name?
Varty, V-A-R-T-Y.
V-A-R-T-Y,
yes. Okay, now I'm just going, I'll get you, if you can, Lunetta, if you can kindly photocopy this, and you can keep the, photocopy it for me, thank you. and it needs to be stamped. All those documents need to be stamped as well from the council. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to comply with our request. Yeah.
I got another document here. I'll explain in a minute.
Yeah, I'll get my receipts and then.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is your document.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll photocopy this.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Just before I end my speech, I'm putting you guys on notice that your CEO pushed me away from Ness Avenue, Dulwich Hill, forcefully, threatening to get my property towed away and sold off to Pickles. That is in record now. The public know all about that, and I've suffered tens of thousands of dollars of damage in the new location due to chemtrailing, geoengineering, flooding of the Tenant Parade in Horston Park, which is the government is guilty, and I will be seeking compensation from the Innerwest Council in the future. Just putting you guys on notice.
So
Okay?
are you recording? You recording? Yeah, please stop recording.
Why should I not?
Well, we can tell you stop recording.
Yeah. Just,
Well, they got cameras here. They're
Public
recording
bill,
us.
Just I'm recording
Okay.
the ground.
No,
I'm just
that's
recording.
security
Well-
camera, but that's not recording.
They're not recording you.
Right.
all right. Okay. So can I just give you this one here? This is a note of personal liability. It is actually meant to go for you all as well. And what we're actually doing is not against you, it's actually in favor of you. Because the way it is, the Australian government is a corporation, like you already mentioned, registered at the US Security Exchange. And you are working under a private company. What we want to achieve is that you coming back under the Constitution so that you are actually getting the pension. The way it is right now legally, you will have to prove that you were a Commonwealth public servant to get the pension, which you will not, because you're working right now under a corporation is registered in the US Security Exchange. Now that's not on, and that's not fair to you, all of you as well. Everything is documented in here. This is a notice of personal liability served. This should be served to all of you, so it must be, because it's notice of agent, it's notice of principal, and the other way around. So everything is here. In here, we have also confirmation from the legal director from the parliament. So this is also information from the parliament itself, saying that the courts and the law enforcement, which is the police, not standing correctly under the Constitution. That means you have no authority, no immunity, and you are not a government because you are registered in the US Security Exchange in America. This is why we're here, inform now the CEO to correct that, yeah? To have you put under the constitutional rights, yeah? So you must act under the Constitution. This is all very well documented. There are videos in here. Please make a copy for yourself. This is what you should be doing so that you get educated in this and then you know what this is all about. It's not about taking down the government, because the Governor General in Canberra is responsible for all this, and he has put you into this situation. So what we have to do as a community, we'll have to educate yourself, and then we have to fix it. So it will be up to us, people, to fix it. So we don't want to have mayhem. We want to take everything slowly down, back in under the Constitution. So this is what this is all about. So please have a read through. There is videos in there. which give you lengthy explanation about it, and this is why we're here. So we're giving our time to educate you and to bring everyone under the Constitution back again.
Okay.
Thank you.